Hello everyone. In this video I'm gonna explain how to do offhand shooting in the Hunter Call of the Wild based on how actual hunters are doing it in real life. And there is a link in the description of this video. Go watch this video first. You will have a very good idea how it's done in real life. And the good thing about this video is that you will actually get to see what the person is seeing when looking down the scope. So it is going to be a very good example, and based on how they are doing it in real life, we are going to then apply it in the Hunter Call of the Wild, of course based on what the game allows us to do. Now that you have watched the video, I highly recommend watching the video first. You've watched the video and you see how they do it in real life. Let's see how we can apply it in the Hunter Call of the Wild. So you can use any rifle for that purpose, and you can practice at any range, any distance you are most comfortable with. I'm most comfortable shooting at around 150 meters, so that's where I have already set the targets, so 150. And of course I will put in the description of this very same video the general distance from which you can expect real hunters to shoot, but on average it's around 150 meters. It can go up to 200 or 250 meters in open fields, but those super long shots, I mean, in real life hunting, that's not really very common, not to say it does not happen at all. So most of the time it's going to be around 150 meters, up to 150 meters. So that's where I set my target. And also you want to be close enough to that little device here, so that you can reset your score just by looking at it. And as you can see here, I'm in the crouched position, and of course you will also need to practice in the open position. So first let's have a general idea of how things work in the game compared to real life. So we're going to have a look down the scope, and this is how it goes. Okay, up, left, down, up, down, like it's a very, how to call it, a very predictable pattern. Not really realistic, but this is what we're getting in the game. Actually it would have been more like this and this, that kind of thing, but here I'm moving the mouse. This is what you would normally be getting, maybe not at the same speed, but that sort of thing. It's not the, the scripted movement up, down, but regardless of what it's doing right now, what is important for us when we're going to shoot is when the moment we hold our breath. I'm gonna hold my breath right now. You see it goes up and then down, up and then the other side down, and by that time I'm already out of breath. Okay, I will hold it up as much and I'm out of breath. So what was important here is the moment I hold my breath, regardless of the direction or how the reticle was moving, as soon as I hold my breath it will do this exact same thing. So here it's going up, hold breath, you see that pattern? There it is. So let's do it while going down this time, any time. You see, as soon as you hold your breath it does the same thing. Let's the reticle do something else, maybe going up and then down. There it is. Regardless of where it is, as soon as you start holding your breath it will do exactly this same thing, and this is what we are actually going to use in order to be able to shoot on target. And of course ideally you want to be hitting the bullseye, but one thing is sometimes you will hit a 9, it will give you an 8, you will hit a 10, it will give you a 9, but don't rely too much on the score. Look at what your bullets are actually hitting. Okay, so when it's doing that movement up, down, left, right, I will generally tend to control only the right or left and let it do the up and down by itself. So actually how it works is when you are out there hunting, you will be spotting the animals, isn't it? So you will bring up your whatever device it is you're using and spot your animal, and then you kind of determine this is the one you want to go for, and then you will swap to your rifle and probably continue observing the animal. If it's already in a favorable position, fine, and then when you're ready to shoot, just make sure that the reticle is more or less where you want to start holding your breath. Like if you start holding your breath here, that's where it's going to be, you know, fine-tuning the position for the shoot, for the shot. You don't want it to be there, so you want it to be more or less close, like here, and then control only the left or right, not the up or down. Let it do the up or down movement by itself. So it will go up, remember here, it goes up first and then down. So when I'm ready to shoot, I will kind of let the reticle position itself more or less where I want it to be, like there, and then hold my breath. Then I shoot. Okay, and then I'll continue to monitor the movement of the animal. If it does not drop where I shot it, just look at where it is going, this direction or that direction or whatever, especially if you don't have a hunting dog like the bloodhound. So I repeat, do not hold your breath here and then move your reticle over there. Do not hold your breath here and then move the reticle over there. No. So don't fight the up and down, because regardless of what you do, it will still go up or down. Just kind of do the left and right, even when holding your breath. Okay, like here I'm holding my breath, I'm kind of controlling the left and right, and let the up and down movement occur naturally. So once again, you want ideally to be holding your breath around here, okay, that area, and then you control the left and right before shooting. So let's try to do it once again. So here it is, there we go. As you can see, it's a bullseye, but it's giving me a score of 9. That's not the most important thing here. The most important thing is to be consistent. As you can see, those two shots were pretty consistent. You know, very close, very grouped, and that's what you want to aim for. And then, if you want, you can practice 200 meters, 250, 300 meters. It's going to be using the same principle. And we just shot while crouched, and of course you want to learn how to do it while standing. It's exactly the same thing, so let's give it a try. Sometimes maybe because of tall grass and that kind of thing, but it's exactly the same thing. Don't hold your breath here, don't hold your breath here, don't hold it here and then bring it here. It's exactly the same thing, so don't fight with the reticle that much. And there we go. And while standing, okay, so you practice while crouching first, ideally, while standing, and of course if you want to go prone, of course you can do it, but I find myself shooting most of the time in the crouch position, and sometimes because of tall grass or any obstacle in front of me, then I secondly shoot in the standing position. But I find myself rarely in the prone position. But if you want to practice in the prone position too, you can go ahead. Okay, so while aiming down the scope, this is the predictable movement. Don't fight the up and down, just do the left and right with a little up and down if you want, but that's what you want. And as soon as you hold your breath, it is going to be doing the same pattern. And you don't want to be holding your breath and then positioning the reticle. You want to do the opposite. Position the reticle and then hold your breath and control only the left and right. And as soon as it's on target, okay, and then you shoot. Once again, if you haven't watched the video in the comment section, it's a very interesting video of how we are doing it in real life. And we are just kind of trying to replicate it in the game based on how things work in the game. So I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in another video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.